Practical accounting, the better way to learn.
Hi, welcome to Merchandising Operations, a brief look inside. Let's take a look. But first, let's talk about what a merchandising operation is. It's basically a store, folks. And so we're going to be talking about the accounting of transactions for buyers and sellers. And we're going to conclude, we're going to build it up, and then we're going to do a multi-step income statement for that store. So here we go. Overview of technology. We're going to talk about all the terms. And yes, there are a lot of terms and terminology, but you can always refer back to these. We're going to place you back into the framework of where we were a couple chapters. These are day-to-day transactions, and talk about the operating cycle for a merchandising company. We're going to talk about the basic transactions for merchandise from the buyer's perspective, then the same transactions from the seller's perspective. This is a unique approach that we're doing these all in one place and all together, but you can see all these transactions from both perspectives. We're going to then talk about shipping terms and how shipping terms have a big impact upon the ability of companies to recognize revenue and et cetera. This is a great little exercise here. And then we're going to show you what that means in terms of transactions and which one is better from the seller's perspective. Then we're going to have a little chance to have an example, which I'll be working through with you on screen. A practice with solution below. So, and then as we apply those actual numbers, we're going to do the multi-step income statement and margin ratios all in one page. And so you'll be able to put it all together, drive them right through the financial statements, because we'll have driven through them back here. Here's your income statement. Here's your balance sheet. So all good. We're going to get you from the beginning to end in this very important module. John, what do you see as the value about doing the buyer and the seller perspective side by side?
Well, you get an idea of how the transactions affect, one transaction affects more than one phase of the process, how the buyer is affected, how much it costs the buyer, how much price is going to be earned by the seller. And then as we go through the whole process, how this relates to the financial statements, the balance sheet, and the income statement.
And that's how we reduce a whole ton of PowerPoints and make it concise and easy to understand.
Just hang in there. We'll be right with you.
All this content
and more
At practicalaccounting.com. See you there.